Welcome everyone back to Rimworld. As of a few days ago, the Rimworld 1.3 update came out, and with it came the Rimworld Ideology DLC. Now I am extremely happy to see it. I've been paying close attention to it, but not, super close attention. I wanted to see kind of the unique features without checking like a whole lot of the changelogs. The one big feature that I do know about is that there is now an alternate ending type. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but it's something to do with Arco technology, so I think that will be fun. But let's start a new colony. I am very excited to do this. Let's go with the crash landed start. I will be playing on Randy Random, Blood and Dust, reload anytime, and okay, we can modify the factions. I don't have any mods that do any faction changing. There is a full mod list below, by the way. It's mainly just preference mods and stuff like Rocket Man to speed up the game. Cannibal Pirate Gang. Sure. I guess we'll just put one of each faction in, and then like, I was gonna say more Empire factions. Let's do a Gentle Tribe and a Savage Tribe. Okay, max of 11 factions. Population, that should be fine. Let's generate our planet. This planet looks quite segmented. It's actually like a chain of islands, which is pretty cool. I kind of want to set up on a fairly flat map because I think that will be fun. I really like the flat maps because, well, you can kind of build wherever you want to, and you don't have to really worry about going underneath mountains, so insects and stuff like that. I think this temperate forest tile will do. Is there one with maybe a river, though? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, I will set up down here then. Where is that marble, granite? There we go, granite and marble. Advance, let's go for a medium map and hit next. And this should be the start of ideology. As you can see here, it looks like there's a bunch of presets that you can do. Okay, Supremacist Cannibal Raiders, great. Pain is Virtue Nudism, maybe not. Cannibal Darkness Supremacists, that's pretty cool. And they worship Retro, the god of darkness. That's pretty cool. Alright, I think I'm going to create a custom one, though. And what do we want to do? Ideological Animist Archist. Architects are the true gods. They know the moral structure of the universe. That's pretty cool. That's probably related to the alternate ending. Animist, yeah, it's what I thought. It's sort of like the anima tree. Ideological is, well, pretty straightforward. And Buddhist origin, well, it's probably a religion sort of based off of Buddhism. Abstract theist, you have gods, which I assume was like that god of darkness and such. Christian origin, Islamic origin, Hindu origin, and embodied theist. The gods walk the planet like us, which I assume is something like the Pantheon, or like Zeus, which is the Greek Pantheon. I think I'm gonna go for Archist. That sounds fun. Choose memes. Choose 1 to 4 memes to form the foundational ideas of this ideology. Okay. Impact high, impact medium, impact low. So that probably tells you how much they change from the base game. What do we want to do here? Maybe like we could do like Tunneler Darkness. But that wouldn't really work because we're in an open map. What if we did Tree Connection? Yeah, sure. Let's do Tree Connection. Listen, this is gonna be weird. I can already tell. Let's do we're Tree Supremacists, which we should probably do like Transhumanist as well. Tree Connection, Tree Connected Robots who are also Supremacists, and I might just stick to 3. That sounds pretty good. What does a proselytizer do? Our duty to spread beliefs. Oh, or we can also do the drug one. I think we're gonna do the drug one too. Alright, overall impact very strong. Done. Okay, so this is our Archaonic Archism. That's great. Style category, Techist. That's interesting. I can add more styles. What is Spike Core? I'm gonna get that too. Spike Core, which is interesting. I'm gonna ignore that for now. Okay, So our precepts, which is, I assume, are like our beliefs or something for the colony. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, look at that! Drug cell improvement, because we are essential drug users. Slavery, apparently they've added slavery to base game Rimworld. Body modification improved. Trees desired, they like trees. There's age reversal? That's interesting. Execution is respected if guilty. Oh, you can change all of these, that's interesting. Blindness is horrible. Oh, apparently, oh, that must have been what the, oh, there was one of the memes, hold on. The blind sight, they must blind people. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd like that. Organ use is definitely acceptable. This is Rimworld, of course. Eating nutrient paste, I don't mind. That's interesting. Organ use is acceptable. Research is very fast. Does that just speed up research speed? It does. Okay. Scarification, men's spouses, I think that's fine. Roles. First ruler, machine tree speaker, which sounds really cool. A leaf brain, and a trigger slinger. What roles can we have? Okay, you can't have more than... I'm gonna remove this one then. What roles can we have? Research, melee, or shooting? Okay. Maybe we do a research specialist. Create like a very research-focused colony. I think that'll do. We're a mind hand. Rituals, Archist Internment. A gathering that occurs around a believer's grave after they die and are buried. Jubilee of Archism. Fair of Enhancement. Contest of Is there gladiator duels? Wait, there is. A duel between prisoners or slaves. That's interesting. And then an Archic Party. Buildings. A burn bong. A wood structure packed with smoke leaf. So it's, I guess you just put it in a room and it fills it with smoke leaf. Relics. Arco Fragments. Zan Collar, and Silence Bringer. Ooh. I kind of like all these, but I want a different one. Like, maybe add one more, but it doesn't look like we can. Preferred apparel is a flop hat. Appearance. You know what? There's appearances, though? Like, oh, yeah, you can put, like, different war paints and stuff on. That's pretty cool. Let's just frequent for all of them. I think that'll allow all of them to be used whenever you kind of want them to. So, if we put everything to frequent, there we go. Venerated animals. We can just pick animals that we really like. We venerate the Yorkshire Terrier. Weapons. Add weapon pair. Like, what is this? Melee ranged. Oh, noble. So does that mean they like weapon, like the noble weapons and dislike the despised weapons? It seems like it does. I'm gonna remove that, at least for now. What buildings can we have? A sacrificial flag. That sounds good. Oh, we need an associated ritual. Okay, so we can't use that. That kind of sucks. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Fungus. What? Okay, you know, I think I'm good. I'm not going to mess with this anymore. But let us begin. Alright, we need to select our players first. I'm just going to roll until we get some good colonists. Alright, I think we have our characters now. So first, we have Berkey, who will be our crafter and intellectual character, as well as our medical for a bit, and maybe even our social. This person is going to be kind of very important. The other two are pretty helpful. Sora is our construction and plants person, and then Nora is good at melee, cooking, and plants, as well as social too. Berkey has the psychopath, misandrist, and prude traits. Nora has the undergrounder, animal lover, and teetotaler traits. Which is a bit of a problem because one of our prime precepts is drug use, so, you know, that's a bit of a problem. And then Sora is undergrounder and coward. So with that, let us begin. Alright, landing on our map, I first noticed that down here there's a bunch of, well, ancient things. I don't know what that means. It looks like that's new. There's a bunch of cars. Attack this to destroy it. Okay, you can't deconstruct it. That's kind of cool, I guess. It's kind of weird. You probably don't get anything for deconstructing the ancient things. What is this? Ancient Warwalker Foot. Okay. I don't know what a Warwalker is, but it sounds very dangerous. And that is about it. There is a lot of buildings around this map, which is quite nice. Especially with all the kind of big steels, because you can deconstruct those for a lot of materials early game. I think we set up right in the center of their map because there's this nice patch of fertile soil. Alright, let's deconstruct all these damaged steels. So while we were deconstructing these monuments down here made out of granite, I noticed we did start off with a venerated animal, the Yorkshire Terrier called Monk, which is pretty great. I also noticed that down here there's an Ideologians tab, which is, it just contains all the information that we had previously. And then I was looking around in the Buildings tab. Everything looks fairly standard until you get up to stuff like the floors, where you get like Spycore floors, which I assume is the Spycore, it's the style that we added. What are these? Mega cannons and ancient security turrets. So apparently there's unique floors you can put down. Okay, they cost quite a bit though. Miscellaneous, there's skull spikes, loudspeakers, and light bulbs, which I think these were added from the disco mod, but now they're base game, of course. Ideogram Delirious Emblem. That sounds fun. Burn Bong called the Barky logo. Okay. There's Neil Pillow, ritual spots, lecterns, reliquaries, which you probably use to store relics. Yes. And gibbet cages, used for displaying corpses. Very cool. There's also apparently drums, which is great. And furniture, it looks fairly normal, other than the fact that the shelves look a bit interesting. There's also these dark torches, which I think you would be using if you had the like meme for darkness, because it says it produces a dim light over a large area. People who prefer dark light work best with this light source. So I assume that's for like underground or darkness, because that just kind of makes a little bit of sense. He also retextured the tables, so they look quite nice now. And I think that's about it. Also, there's the fence gates for animals now, because he added that. And that's about it. So I'm going to start setting up a kind of main base around this fertile soil, and then I will come back. You know, I just figured out a little bit of a problem with this. As you can see, there's quite a few trees on the map. If we select all similar things on the map, just in this little bit of an area, there's 200, and there's apparently 1,800 poplar trees, not to mention all the other trees on this map. If we cut down a tree, are they going to get angry? Rich forest. They're surrounded by trees. It doesn't look like they mind. Okay, it looks like they mind a little bit if we cut out their, if we destroy their trees, which is interesting. What can we... so if I tell Sora to cut down a tree, will she get upset? They probably will. No. They seem... Oh, okay. Trees disturb. They destroy trees they maybe not should have. Okay, that's interesting. So I assume it gets worse as you cut down more trees. So we should probably try and avoid cutting down as many trees as we can. We have our first starting raid, and I'd actually like to try and capture this person. Oh, okay, there's actually 2 of them. I was expecting only 1. This person's actually really good, other than the perfectionist trait. I really hate that trait, I'm gonna be honest. Good shooting, good social and intellectual. This person's good at cooking. Tough is a really good trait. I guess we line up. Also, you can now drag people. It is a bit weird. Like, why are they glowing? I think he added that functionality as sort of like Actung, but you have to, instead of like Actung where you start moving immediately, it moves after you kind of let go. Let's just try and take them out, I guess. Nora and Berkey have the guns, that's right. And then Sora has the knife. Alright, just sit still and start firing. Take him out. I believe in you. Maybe not. Maybe I don't believe in you. Take him out. Stab him to death. Maybe not stab him to death, but stab him a bit. Okay, there's 2 of them. You guys really gotta start hitting him. How's Nora doing? Oh, she's fine. It looks like Sora's definitely doing well, even with her level 1 melee. Okay, they are beginning their assault after we killed one of them. This person has, like, tribal paint on them, which is pretty cool. Don't shoot Sora, please. Nora, move over there. Come on, take him out. It's just one lady with a knife. Are you actually gonna go down? Okay, there we go. We did not kill her, and this is the one who's got pretty much everything good other than the perfectionist trait. Sanguine and Jogger are such good stats, though. Okay, we'll capture her, but I don't know if we'll keep her. We don't have a door. That's definitely not ideal. Okay, Sora's our builder, and she's also bleeding out, so... Are you good at medical? No. We're gonna need to tend you then. So, let me figure this out real quick. Alright, I sent Berkey back really quickly to go put down a wooden door in order to capture Dorna. And then I'm gonna put down some sleeping spots, if I can figure out where they are. Right here for Sora to lay down, and then I'm gonna have Nora tend to Sora, and then we'll do vice versa. Alright, you rest until healed. Nora, you're our temporary doctor. Alright, I think we might be able to do this. I'm capturing her right now, and it's only been 2 hours, so it's a bit of a 50-50 chance if we make it here. I do want to see what the new slavery system... which is kind of a screwed up thing to say, but I am interested. Don't build a roof. Instead, tend to the prisoner, please. Thank you. And then, is Sora tended up? She is. Alright, that's perfect. I'm gonna get rid of these sleeping spots, and then, that should work. Is the prisoner going to survive? It looks like she will. Yep, she will be just fine. It also looks as though he's revamped the infection system. So if you get a tendon early, it seems to boost your immunity by quite a bit. I was paying attention a little bit earlier, but we had about 44% immunity to infection. And I was like, that's kind of weird, because usually it's quite neck and neck, maybe a 10% difference at most. But I think if you catch it earlier now, you essentially can tend it faster, which is a really cool addition. Something I also just noticed was the fact that Sora had bandages on her. You can see it in her icon in the top center, but also on her character model, as you can see right here. They've got like white bandages on them, which is interesting. Also, whenever they do work, you can see if they're planting crops, you can see them like dig up the dirt. It's really cool. As you can see, there's the bandage there. Let's talk to these traders. What do they have? They have some plasteel, which is interesting. Some smoke leaf joints. Not a whole lot. Alright, you guys can be on your way. Also, when I went over to the prisoner, there's 2 bars here now. Resistance is trying to recruit them as a prisoner, and I assume will is, well, enslaving. So, let's reduce their will, I guess. And we instantly broke Dorna's will, so apparently we're going to be enslaving someone today, which I'm not sure is really an achievement. Our faction will be called the Treeloving-Techno Supremacists, and I let the game decide what our settlement name will be, and they've decided on Bagamashah. So, I guess that just works. And apparently we just enslaved Dorna the Scout. Assume, okay, we can actually command them around, which is interesting. Do we get to, okay, we can also work on their work. That's interesting. You can change their work schedules around as well. So I guess it's like a normal colonist, but with a chance to rebel, which is interesting. I guess, what are you good at? You're good at, it's disabled. Oh, probably because they are a slave, which would make sense. I'm gonna try and actually re-imprison them again. Because, well, to be honest, we kind of need a good researcher. And while Berkey can do that, I'd rather have her do crafting, or maybe even work on her plant skills a little bit. Alright, now that we have a bit of an established colony, we have some food, we've got a few fields out and about, so I think we can start working on some of the more ideological stuff. I'm going to put down this ritual spot, and just get Sora. You can begin a fair of enhancement or a public execution. That's fun. What happens if we put a lectern down? Place it near the focus of rituals and speeches to extend the duration of their positive effects. Okay, as you can see, it kind of connects there. Put one of those down. Actually, I'm going to build that out of steel, because wood is pretty hard to come by. Anything else? Ideogram Delirious. It can be used for focuses of rituals. Is that what this is? Or can we use this as like a substitute? I don't know. Also, I'm going to move this over because it looks like it can be used as a substitute. I'm going to move that over because the horseshoe pin is right there. I'll probably move this more up as well. Alright, as our first research, I'm thinking of what we should do. I think I'm gonna go for anything that we haven't seen yet, which it looks like all of this we have seen, unfortunately. Let's go for microelectronics, I guess. I would like to mention that as soon as I can, I'm gonna be getting the Research PAL mod, just because I think the base game tech tree is just really ugly, to put it nicely. Okay, now that we're over here, it says I wanted to start a leader speech because that doesn't seem like a terrible idea, but apparently we need to assign the role of first leader, and I don't know how to do that, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait for a bit. Okay, apparently we need a beret, I guess, in order to make somebody the first leader. So I'll get on that. We should be able to put down a tailoring bench. I'm gonna do a hand tailor bench for now. And let's see if we can make somebody our leader. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have the research to make a beret yet, which is which is a thing I wasn't expecting to say. I assume what do we make that at? Aha! I found it. It is under noble apparel. So I think I'm gonna swap to noble apparel real quick and get us a beret. But what do the other roles need? If we go down here, research specialist just needs a robe. The moral guide just needs a cape, and the plant specialist just needs a flop hat. Wait, so can we assign this right now, or how does this work? How do you assign somebody something? Do you have to do it maybe at the ritual spot? Never mind, I figured it out. It's in the social tab, which makes quite a bit of sense actually. So, sorry, Berkey is gonna be our researcher. So we'll give her the research specialist. You will need a robe, but she can. Oh, but she loses every other kind of work. But can she still craft though? Is my question. If she can still craft, I'm fine with that. Handle, cook, grow, mine, cook, clean. Yeah, it looks like she still can. Okay, that works then, and I can just boost her research. Okay, that's pretty cool. We just had an event. Garland, I guess. Pot is sprouted nearby. Harvest it to collect a garland seed. This is a special seed that can be used to plant the majestic garland tree. Your colonists can connect with the trees and make them spawn resources and helpful dryads to work or fight for you. Okay. Who is our plants person again? I think it's Nora. Or at least who's best at plants. No, it's Sora. Sorry, Nora. Sora's better than you. Alright, go harvest that, I guess. Okay, and then we just plant this tree? Is it debuffed? Okay, it is debuffed by sitting near houses. Where should we plant our Garland grove, I guess, then? Maybe in, like, the central fertile soil. And then we just build a colony around that. And that would be pretty cool. Oh, you can't put it in fertile soil. Okay, that's kind of weird. And I guess she's hauling that back in. So you can't put it in fertile soil, which is interesting. Can you only put it in rough soil? It looks like you can't. I don't know. It's kind of weird. That's normal soil, but I can't put it in fertile soil. Is there like a special growing garland tree? A distinctive looking tree with a unique life cycle. Each has a small non-conscious dryad queen. They give birth to dryads. Okay. Interesting. Yes, but where can I put it? I guess I'll just put it right here. I don't really get a choice, so I guess I will put it right there. I think that'll work. Oh, the Hunted Duchess. Let's see, is that quest worth doing? Quests, not a Duchess. It does give us 8 honor. I think I'll just ignore it for now. Alright, they're planting it. What was that? Oh, okay, I guess Sora's going to plant it. That was kind of weird. Okay, and there we go. We have a nice little tree. Okay, there's a tree linking ceremony. A connector will connect with a garland tree. The connector will touch the garland tree and speak to it, forming a permanent link. Others gather in a circle and watch and add force to the ritual. The connector will connect to the tree. Every 2% increase in quality will grow a patch of garland moss around the tree, beautifying the area. Oh. Okay. Interesting. so you can change out who's doing it. Oh, you can't. They're not capable of plant cutting. So I've put Sora up here. How do you... Okay, you need more people. Okay, that makes sense. So in order to increase quality, you need more participants. So we're kind of stuck for a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm thinking that we might have to actually enslave Dorna just because we don't have a good enough, like, prison to really recruit her in any speedy time. And we really kind of need help on the farm. So, unfortunately for you, you are going to be enslaved. Which is kind of sad. And look at that, we have another raid here from the same people. If we go to our history tab, messages, raid the Kamisa Union. Let's go deal with these guys. I'm only going to bring Nora and Berkey over because, well, there's only one person. I hope they can win, otherwise we're in a little bit of trouble. They are from the same people who attacked us earlier, so unfortunately, you are either going to be died or be thrown into prison like your friend. Probably be thrown into prison like your friends, but let's back off a little bit more. Force them out of cover. They should have to move now. Okay, we hit them. Bleeding out in 22 hours. Oh, be careful. Nora, you're going to move up to those rocks. I'm going to move you up there as well. Alright, we hit them again. Death in 15 hours. As long as they stop hitting that torso so much, they will survive. Alright, you hit him again. And his leg. Or her leg in this case. Oh, come on. This person's actually just gonna bleed out before they manage to take her down. Oh, okay. Hit her again. Oh, hit her again. Okay, they are down. Let's get them captured then. So apparently in the electric stove now, there's different kinds of fine and lavish meals, which is interesting. You can now craft vegetarian fine meals and carnivore fine meals. What happens if I want to cook a vegetarian lavish meal ×4? What do I need? Oh, I need 8 cooking. Too bad we don't have 8 cooking. Just cook simple meals for now. I think that'll be fine. I'm looking over at my sidebar, and we did enslave the person who attacked us because they are good at cooking and crafting as well, so they can cut all the chunks for us. But we have a ritual opportunity soon. Apparently we can begin a... where is it? An Arctic party soon, which is interesting. You'll be able to start in 15 hours, which should be pretty fun. You can get between a -3 and a +16 mood for 6 days. Uh-oh. Apparently we're supposed to be hosting this Arctic party inside of a building, and unfortunately we do not have a nice building to celebrate it in. So let's just begin, I guess. Start it at light ball. Oh, you can start it at a light ball and it gives it much better quality. Okay, can we... I'm pretty sure we can make one of those. Light ball. We can. And we'll just connect it up directly to the power turbine. That seems to work. Yeah. Craft that up real quick. And, okay. I guess we can begin. No powered speakers. Okay, I want speakers now. Do we have enough steel to be doing this? No, but we'll ignore that for now. Sora, I need to craft these speakers real quick. Let's go. Come on, it's time for an Arctic party. There we go. We have powered speakers. We can begin the Arctic party. Apparently you can have up to 6 Arctic speakers, or active loudspeakers. And what is our quality gonna maybe be? 56% of fun, 19% of unforgettable. Okay. Oh, look at that! Oh, well, that's crazy. Oh. Even that's so cool. I really like the light ball. That's amazing. Oh, there's even music. That is so good. Unforgettable Arctic party. +16 mood for 6 days, and a Garnelen pod sprouted nearby as well. Wait, you can put multiple of those? Okay. Let's harvest this and get Sora to go harvest that. But I think we will just about wrap up here for today. I am pretty impressed with everything we've seen today, especially that Arctic party, which was just... It was pretty crazy. I also really like the fact that if you do a successful one that's really good, it gives you a reward. I've already planted the other one over here. Apparently, next episode we're going to have an immature dryad. And we'll probably also have to get our machine tree speaker. Otherwise, we're going to have a few problems. But overall, pretty successful. An interesting way to do the slavery system. It's sort of like prison labor, but you can control them. And they just sort of sometimes riot, I guess. I don't know. When it says whenever its oppression falls below a certain level, the slaves will break free. So that should be interesting when that happens. But with that said, I hope you all have enjoyed. I hope you all have a great day. And I will see you all in the next one.